I invite you to start part 3 with me. And there we did the Venus gesture and the colors. And the idea is that, the Venus quality, which are connected to the kidneys, they care for the mood in the whole system. They care for that each organ has its atmosphere, that the salts are not too much and not too many, that they feel well and that they can breathe. That's their breathing element, actually. And this light which the kidneys shed through the body, light is perceived through color, or lives in color, or differentiates itself in color. And this we want to touch now. And to begin with, we again start with the Venus gesture and just stand the way how it feels good for you. I often stay a little bit, my feet apart. And then both hands begin at the heart. Everything starts here. And then the left hand slowly moves down, trying to connect to what's down there. And the right hand just keeps connection. And the left hand just, feels the forces which carry it up, which bring it backwards, the interest to what's there. And then this letting go, this practicing really diving into the depths again. And again, the left arm hands over to the forces of the depths, which brings it up again. The left arm develops interest in what's behind me, what carries me from behind, what's my content. And then again, how can I find it also down there? And now please pay attention to the right hand, which actually feels absolutely connected with what's going on at the left side. And the right hand notices, lives with what this, going backwards. And the right hand deeply experiences what the left arm does. And going down. You feel it in your right hand. Its eyes are completely orientated to what's going on there. And when you now slowly open up the right arm, this consciousness of what the left arm is doing is completely in there. And when the left arm slowly practices to let go, to connect with the depth, the right arm feels it. When the left arm is carried up, the right arm feels it. It goes a little bit with it. And when the left arm is asking questions, the right arm trembles. What might the answer be? And again we go down. And the right arm not only feels it, it also talks it. It shows it a little bit to the world. When you go back, when you go down. And it feels completely connected and it shows, but it also invites the others to enter this, what you show. Say, I am invited to share this experience, to come into what the right hand expresses. And the right hand listens to the left arm. And the right arm notices everything what the left arm is doing. And the right arm feels what it feels like to be carried upwards, to dare to look behind the curtains, and to develop this trust to the depths. And shows it and opens it up to everybody. And then slowly return to your center. One arm, one hand covering the other one, protecting the other one. And return to your heart, which made possible that this internal dialogue was able to take place. And then let go. And this quality takes place in different colors, in worlds of colors. And to approach them, we just repeat a very simple but deep way of approaching the colors, just through movements in the hands. And you have your hands here, very open, and slowly you create a ball. Yeah? Coming in, creating a core, an insight. And feel this in your arms, but then start experience this in your body. What does it feel like? Slowly open your hands a little bit, create roundness, shelter. Feel encompassed. And then start experience this. How does it feel like? Also in the body. Create a plane with your hands. Stretch the hands a little bit. This two-dimensionality. It's like waking up, and experience this waking up in your body. Start raying through the hands, through the fingers. It might even pull you a little bit. And start to feel in your body, what does this being pulled, this interest in everything feel like? Then come back to yourself a little bit, and then have this wish to touch. Maybe come back again a little bit. This wish to touch, and feel this joy. Oh, I'm going to touch in your body. And then put your hands upright as far as possible, but easygoing, and have the feeling, I touch. And then even if I want to touch here, I must also be with me. I return with me. And I feel my own uprightness and strength, but I'm still there. What I touch, I'm there and there, right? And then let go. Feel your back space when you let go. And return to yourself. We do it one more time, so create a sort of mood through a simple movement of the hands. Experience this mood inwardly, in what way ever. Use your heart maybe to feel it. And then, how does my body experience this quality, and how does the body react to that? One hand out there, the other one. Slowly create inwardness, core, seeds, and this concentration. What does it feel like in the body? And then slowly open up, create roundness, shelter. And then how does this feel in the body? How does the body react? Create this plainness, the two-dimensionality. How does the body react to this? Like waking up. Start raying through the hands, through the fingers. How is the body reacting? How are your eyes reacting? Create or experience this wish to touch. The joy, I'm going to touch. And notice how the body how this joy lives in your body. And then touch. And touching something means that you also have to sense your own energy. I'm there, what I touch, but I'm completely in my own force field. Then I let go, send the space behind, and relax. And when we now do once again the Venus gesture, we try that we have these qualities in mind, that we do the Venus gesture, and maybe after one turn or whatever feels good for you, we have the experience this takes place in this sort of surrounding. So please start with your hands close to your center. Prepare yourself for the Venus gesture by taking up contact with the depths. Feel how the depths carry you and open up your arms. And then remember this feeling, how it was to create this kernel, this inwardness. And have the feeling that gesture takes place within this inwardness. And then let go a little bit, and then have the feeling, okay, now this gesture is taking place in this surroundedness, in this shelteredness, in this protectedness. How does this feel now for the whole gesture? And then create this, remember this feeling of flatness, of two-dimensionality, of awakening. And have the impression the Venus gesture is taking place in this atmosphere. And then create this raying out. Remember how it was. And have the feeling as if this atmosphere would be around you. And then have the feeling this joy I'm going to touch is alive everywhere. And the Venus gesture takes place in this. And then have the feeling I touch. And I'm in my own empowerment. I'm in myself, but I touch. And let the Venus sphere take place in this surrounding. Return to yourself. Breathe and relax your arms. You are so brave. I hope when an arm became too heavy, you just took a rest. Nobody is seeing it. And you just go on when it feels well. Never push yourself towards, something which should be like this or that. No, your body unfolds much better if you follow its inner voice and find your own solutions. What's the mood you meet now when you listen to the resonance of what we did or of what we tried to do? Maybe you didn't even succeed. Please know we practice to trust in that what we try brings the effect. Not how much we succeeded, how good we were. So, how is your body reacting to what you tried? Maybe even if you had was suffering a little bit. Does it like it now? Ask him, did you like it, or do you like it now? Our arms, we kept them out so far for such a long time. Do you have the feeling your arms are sticking out to all sides, or do you have the feeling you are pretty much contained, strangely enough? It can be both ways, but my limbs are pretty close at the moment. I'm surprised. How do you experience the right side of your lung and the left side of your lung? In spatial orientation, in color-wise, whatever. Breathing-wise. Yes. And you remember that last time, one lesson before, we practiced also the colors walking forms, combined with the arms. And please feel free to experiment with, yes, I'm doing these forms with the arms in connection to sort of ideas you can attribute to colors. And after this, you do the Venus gesture and try to, how can I connect my experience of the Venus gesture with a slight memory of what you did before? That you lead the Venus through different qualities of light.